As you can imagine, it is a challenging, difficult morning. George is on the scene in Florida where another community is in disbelief, shocked by devastating violence, this time at that Florida high school on Valentine's Day.
Hey guys, so I've been a little bit hesitant to speak on this issue because there are so many other great voices out there right now, in particular youth voices that have been rising up around this country, and I wanted to give them the space to express the great ideas that they have. But it's been about a week now since the tragic event at Marjory Stoneman High School in Parkland, Florida, and as a teacher who works in the classroom every day, I wanted to share just a couple of my own sense, especially as a lot of my students are still bringing this up and asking questions about it. So the first main thing that I want to tell you guys is that it is still very, very safe to go to school. There are so many people there who care about you guys and are looking after you and want to protect you. And we are doing everything that we can as teachers, as administrators, as support staff to make sure that when you go to school, you are as safe as possible. You guys and your well-being are our first concern, our major concern. Secondly, on top of that, I think one of the things that we need to do is we need to just take care of each other. We need to look out for each other. I think we need to be kind to each other. Kindness goes a long way. And a lot of the times from what I've seen, one of the big patterns here is that, in these school shootings, a lot of these kids are feeling left out, or they're feeling picked on, or they're feeling bullied. And I think being kind, looking out for those kids who maybe feel left out, trying to find, ways to bring those kids in with us and just take care of them can really go a long way. Now, I know that this is just part of the issue. I don't mean to imply that simply being kind to everybody is going to fix everything. I think, thirdly, one of the big things that we need to talk about is this gun issue. And without getting too political here, I think we need to have sensible gun restrictions and background checks in place. What we're seeing here is a trend, a spike in school shootings throughout our country. In the past 20 years, they've just gone up. And doing nothing based on the assumption that it'll never work, or that the bad guys will find a way, or that guns don't kill people, simply allows the trend to grow. And I think we have to try something, whether it's tighter gun control, more background checks, closing certain loopholes, anything to make ourselves and our schools a whole lot safer. But to finish this on a more positive note, one of the things that I've been completely impressed by is the amount of leadership and tenacity and resolve that these young people have been showing across the country. I've always believed that young people are the greatest asset in our country, and I've spent many years of my life trying to help cultivate and nurture that spirit that I think is innate within young people. They have the energy and creativity and that much needed idealism that hasn't yet been stomped out by the conformity of adulthood or the cynicism of politics, to really stand up for what they believe in and to really create incredible change. I'm seeing these teenagers from Parkland and other places stand up in this situation which would bring so many of us to our knees, and it's just incredible. Their brave and powerful voices have been uplifting, and I am looking forward to the incredible change that I know that they will have on our future. I hope things change. I know they will, but I want you guys to know as well that there are still a bunch of us who care about you and love you and will be looking after you. To the people, to the students of Parkland, You know, I stand in solidarity with you, and to the people of Memorial High School. I will be standing there every day for you guys. Take care.